Okay, so we've got some corrosion. And we've got a lot of bad sockets. But overall, it doesn't really look that bad, to be honest with you.
Really?
No, I mean the playfield is actually, I mean, yeah, it looked disgusting with the top glass and all the crap on it. And you know, it would have been nice if he did, you know, some preliminary cleaning.
Oh my God, please! Unless he pays somebody to do it, it doesn't get done.
Seriously?
Seriously, he's an obnoxious man who can't even pick up his own underwear.
You know, now you got the crap off the sides. You know, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Okay, so repinned the skinny orange wire that brings 14 volts up to the solenoid driver board up here. Repin that with a trifurcon, and then repinned all the pins in this connector, which goes back here. This is all the playfield GI and CPU control light power. This connector is like the power in, and some other miscellaneous. It doesn't need repinned, but do that before I even try and turn it on. Got it powered up, but I have the MPU power connector off. Just I want to check some voltages with my meter. So the first thing I'm going to do is check the high voltage, and I can go just right across that transistor right there as my test point, and I got about 170 volts, which just seems very, very nice. Okay, so then I want to go over to TP5 over here, put my meter down, and check this voltage at TP5 right there, and we have 14 volts. Perfect. So then I go below it to TP1, and we have 5.58 volts there at TP1. That's perfect. Now I go to TP3, and I should also have 5 volts. You can see it's different, it's lower. So we got to do a couple modifications to the solenoid driver board. Before I think we proceed, we're going to do the standard modifications that I always do to this board to make the thing run a little better, and then I will attempt to run this CPU board, though I know it's not going to run. I mean, I'll look at all the corrosion, I would be shocked if it ran. I did the mods. I did tied TP1 and TP3 together. Those are the plus 5 volts. Tied the main filter cap ground to you know, coming off the filter cap down here, going to the main ground. Tied the high voltage cap to ground. Did all those standard modifications. Had to resolder a lot of the header pins. They had a lot of cracked joints, and we're good to go. There's no fuse on the high voltage section for this, so I don't have to monkey with that fuse clip like I usually like to do. I didn't even try and repair the other board. The corrosion was just too intense. So I have this board where I've already got a coin foil battery in it, and I have a combination U2 U6 with the 2732 in the U2 position right here. And the sockets have already all been changed, so we're already ahead of the game here. Let's boot it up and see what we got. Hold on. And we've got it up and running. We've got some score display issues, but we'll sort through that right now. I resoldered the header pins on all the displays. That brought them back to normal brightness, but we got a couple. We got one here with a digit out, one over here with a digit out. We'll take a look at those and fix those right now. So there's 100K resistors responsible for each digit. There's 3 down here and 3 up here. The topmost one, just north of that blue mark there on the display, is open. That is, it is, when I use my multimeter, I don't get 100K ohms. So we'll replace that. That should fix this one. With those resistors replaced, now I have all 6 digits on all the displays. Of course, he's missing a display. There isn't anything I can do about that. But we're good to go. Well, you can't always get it. Try it again. There you go. Ah!